Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Am I going to have to reset the audio thing? Yes, I am. All right, there we go. Yep. Yes, we have Streamlabs, which is doing its thing. Nice. I'm going to turn YouTube down a little bit. And I'm going to turn off my microphone monitoring on voice mod. Oh, that's right. I also need to, before I do that, where's the self-promotion channel? There it is. There we go. Just doing some self-promotion on my channel. There's a Discord that I'm a part of that I'm playing on this realm. Cool. So yeah. So here I am on this farm. Actually, let me showcase everything over here. So this is a mob farm, and as you can hear, there's a lot going on over here. So I flick this lever. And there we go. As you can see, I got a little levels from that, and I'm going to turn off the mob farm over here. So these redstone lamps turn off they turn on, and that disables the mobs from being able to spawn. But let me just put everything in here real quick. Alright, so this mob farm, well, it was originally built by somebody else. I don't know who, but if I were to fly out, so the mob farm looked really different up until about a week ago. However, my friend Kaz took upon himself to improve the mob farm functionally, and while we were doing that, we rebuilt it and we turned it into a skyscraper. So this mob farm, let me make sure that's on that. There we go. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the mob farm how it's supposed to be shown. So, let's show it how the journey of the mob. So, if I go up here, if I go all the way up here, actually, you'll see that there are spawners. We have a couple of resource packs on our realm that allow us to do a couple of unique things. So we have a bunch of spawners over here. And if I were to... Oops. So yeah, and the mobs will go down there, and then there's a villager on a minecart that's spinning around above them. And so the zombies and skeletons, the skeletons won't aggro, but the zombies will. So they'll fall down and they'll funnel all the way down here, which will be enough blocks for them to take most of their fall damage. So they'll be at low health. And there are... So this killing chamber has two designs. So... First way is you do like a normally, so you kind of go between these two stairs and you kill them like that. However, if I flick this lever, and my cat's in here bugging me, then that will push all the mobs that are already down there into these outer two blocks. That way you can riptide them. And this is because on Bedrock Edition, Sweeping Edge isn't a thing. And so you have to use Riptide. And I'm going to go down this service hatch to sort of show you. Everything over here. So let's go down this service hatch. So... right below the collection system is this massive item grabber. And I don't know exactly what this because he hasn't... I'm used to Java Redstone, and this is Bedrock Redstone, so this is slightly different. But basically what this does is this grabs all the items, and it snakes them out, and it grabs them as fast as possible. There's some hopper minecarts actually down there. And this goes into a sorting system. And this sorts all the mob drops into individual items, which then goes down all the way into this silo system, which stores everything. And then if we go in down the rest of the service hatch, we now have this big sorted system. So we have rotten flesh, more rotten flesh, arrows, we got more arrows, bones, more bones, and over here we have string, more string, we got spider eyes, gunpowder, and over here we have other stuff, so bottles for witch drops, sticks, ender pearls from endermen if somehow they manage to die in here. We have other stuff, so this is like your non-stackables. We got iron, because zombies like to drop iron. Witches will drop sugar, redstone dust, glowstone dust. They also drop gunpowder. Baked potatoes. And this is because there might be a parity change in the future that'll allow zombies that are killed with fire aspect to drop baked potatoes instead of regular potatoes. So that's there. Regular potatoes, carrots. And then down into this basement, eventually he'll have a system that will chuck all of the non-stackable items out into a cactus for it to be removed from existence. So yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff on this world. I've only been on here for about a week, but I've already sort of revolutionized things. If I go... It's over, I think, this way, actually. Yeah, it is. I actually haven't built my own house yet because I've been helping Kaz build this place. But over here, I've been working on an iron farm. Or not iron, wheat, I'm sorry. I've AFK'd an iron farm for a long time. So yeah, working on a bunch of wheat right now. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to enchant my pickaxe. Let me do that, actually. My cat is desperately wanting to be pet. Why sharpness? Efficiency. Actually, I know what I can do better. Instead of going there, let me grab my emeralds and books. That is because if I go over here, I can get stuff from here. So we got armor over here. So yeah, this is under Kaz build. He got all this working. Look at the sea, lore, soak touch, fortune. Let me buy a fortune book off of you, good sir. Efficiency. Let me buy an efficiency book off of you, good sir. Unbreaking, mending. How much damage does the Omni Tool do? 6. But yeah, he's got every enchantment over here, which is nice. So what you do, this is 6 levels right here. This is only 5 levels. And then this is 12. Which works for me. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because over here, if I go behind, oops, Oh, I forgot to put the books and emeralds back. I'll just put them right here for now. Yeah, but the reason why I enchanted my Omni tool is for this. Oh, frick. That's the downside to having an Omni tool. I don't have a hoe. Luckily, there is a hoe. It's a very, very badly damaged hoe, but it's a hoe. There we go. I'm gonna have to be more careful. Wait, no, that's right. Okay, yeah, I need to not use the Omni tool for that. Well, that's one stick, but I need one more stick. I can get one. Oh, that's right. I have them. So if you're wondering why my movements are weird in the air, I've been electrifying for a very long time, and that's just kind of my flying style. I used to do the glide mini game on 360. Diamond hoe. Let's go over here. I'm gonna go. I forget again. I need to go over here first. And then I need to... I put some lapis in here a while ago because I mined a whole bunch. This is basically a community house right here. This place right here. And then various other people have their own houses. You know what? I'll get mending on this hoe as well. So we get mending, and then we get unbreaking. That's 3. That's 2. Then we get the diamond hoe I crafted. Put that on there. Oh, that's right. Fortune. Almost forgot. And let's get efficiency on it. Why not? Efficiency, fortune, that's 6 levels. That's also 6 levels. And I don't have enough to upgrade that. So, the quick solution is to go over here to this XP farm. Because, fun fact, this farm is not... Goodness. People cannot leave me the hell alone, can they? I have a sign on my fucking door that says that I'm busy. But no, nobody can read. So yeah, AFKing over here for a while. I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch of levels anyways. To get fortune on my hoe. I don't need a whole lot, I just need a few levels. But yeah. So, we have a couple of resource packs on here. So, Yeah, so we have one pad that adds in these cool multi-tools. So the Omni tool is a sword, or not a sword, it's an axe, pickaxe, and shovel, all combined. The multi-block pickaxe can mine in a 3x3 sort of area. There's also a TNT pickaxe, which causes small explosions that don't hurt you. And then there's also an excavator shovel, which is basically the multi-block pickaxe, but it's just a shovel. And there's a lot of others as well. There's like but yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wait here for a bit because people are impatient. But yeah, we're getting fairly close to day 3000 on here. And when I joined this realm 6 days ago, the day counter was at like 2500. I think it was like 2550 something. I could actually tell exactly the day I joined the realm. Because that was captured on somebody else's stream on Twitch. But I don't stream on Twitch. I also have the ability to do this. And I could stream with ray tracing on. I got a stupidly powerful computer. Alright, so let's do this. There we go. And now we can just turn off the mob farm. I'll need to refresh my things. Yeah, I'll probably need to go ahead and do that. So all I can do is just do this. And my game crashed. Cool. For some reason, 1.21.51 just doesn't like running on my computer. For some inexplicable reason. I've tried updating Windows, I've tried reinstalling my NVIDIA drivers, I've tried pretty much anything you can think of. I even reinstalled Minecraft. It's just for some reason, and it's not the ray tracing. Like I can turn off the shaders. Like I can turn off RTX and it will still crash after a while. The biggest fix I managed to get so far was turning on improved input response. But really, besides doing that, it's just been a triumph. Oh, this is... You can't see anything in here. Alright, there we go. Let me go to sleep while I'm here. So now you can see the farm in its ray traced glory. And if you're wondering, why on earth would you build a farm this big? The answer is cow farm. The server needs to eat food, and I will supply it said food. Alright, cool. So yeah, I'm running at 1440p 60. Minecraft has a max frame rate of 60 FPS. And that's if not running RTX. For some reason, it just will not run at a higher frame rate. The Java edition can. I can run at 120 just fine. I could probably run at 120 using complementary. But it's like just using complementary, that's not using rethinking voxels. Rethinking voxels puts me down to like 45 to 50. But I think it's because I'm trying to run too high of a settings. But yeah. My computer is fairly powerful. I mean, it's considered upper mid-range by today's standards. Oh, inventory full, yay. Oh, I need to do some chest emptying. And I am using Fortune, so... that is a big, big factor. So the reason why this mob farm is that, or not this mob farm, this crop farm is this big specifically, is actually for one major thing. So this farm is 8 by 8 pods, or actually 72 by 72. That's the space that it's designed to fit in. but it's perfectly centered in a 5 chunk by 5 chunk border, which is why there's an extra few blocks dug out. Because when I was mining out the chunks, I was just trying to figure that out. But we have these chunk loader minions on the realm, and they can load up to a radius of 3 3 chunks. Oh, that there's a torch supposed to be there. Oh, it's on. Let me. Control B. Here we go. Yeah. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna put my fireworks in here. I'm gonna put the wheat in here. That is a full chest of wheat seeds. And now we start placing. Oh, got even more. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off this. Uh-oh. No, don't. Ah, damn it. I did too many things at once again. There we go. I think it's because I play on both controller and mouse and keyboard sometimes that it just has a problem. Because that might be it. That's my headcanon, is that me being on 2 devices at once is causing problems. Because that sounds like a Minecraft thing to have problems. That sounds like a Bedrock thing. Bedrock will just happily crash if you let it. I mean, it would have been fine if I just stuck with the ray tracing, but I had to see the crops better. So yeah, in the middle of this massive patch, I have one of those little chunk minions, and so it's perfectly positioned, and the farm is perfectly positioned to where the entire thing is loaded by one chunk minion. I mean, I could have multiple chunk minions in places, but just having the one is good for now. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna need, like, every single crop out of this crop farm. But it is good to have. And the reason why I'm, like, just doing all of this stuff is because I want to build a cow farm, and cows need a lot of wheat. I mean, I can also do carrots and potatoes as well. But, yeah. And you might be like, well, why don't you just make a whole bunch of bread with all the wheat? The issue with that is bread isn't as good as beef, and I'd rather have a double chest full of beef than a double chest full of bread. And when I mean by beef, I mean cooked beef or steak. Is it called steak now? Yeah, it is. It's called steak now. It used to be called cooked beef on Bedrock, which made sense because raw chicken, cooked chicken, raw pork chop, cooked pork chop, raw mutton, cooked mutton, raw rabbit, cooked rabbit. You know, it made sense. But then you had raw beef and then steak. So they were just like, oh yeah, raw beef, cooked beef, because everything else is raw and cooked. But yeah. But they changed it to steak. When they changed around earlier this year, when they changed the rarity system around, or I'd say last year now, holy cow, it's 2025 already. But last year when they changed the rarity system around, they also changed the naming schemes of a few items. So, like, there is no more enchantment table, it's now just the enchanting table, which makes sense, because everyone always called it the enchanting table. I always called it the enchanting table, even though on console it was called the enchantment table. But yeah. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is the second level. Cool. So yeah, and the cool thing about the chunk minions is that for block updates specifically, they're good about just, you know, being here. Which is nice. Because this farm could just grow by itself. However, we did some experimenting with... That thing grew instantly. We did some experiments with the iron farm over there off the distance. It cannot automatically spawn mobs, so the iron farm cannot just be on when everyone else is on. So if you want to AFK iron, you actually have to have somebody sitting at the iron farm. And we also had to golem proof the entire area around the farm, because golems kept on spawning in the lake adjacent to the barn where the iron farm is. So I helped the iron farm's creator with that. Gave her a bunch of dirt, and I also placed a whole bunch of dirt myself, and then I AFK'd for 12 hours just to see how well the farm was working, and it seemed to work just fine. I don't think it was 12 hours, I think it was more like 10. But yeah, that's how much a chest's worth. Well, minus 7. There we go. So this is how much a chest worth can get you. It can get you 2.5 needles. We're gonna give him a little tap. And you might be like, why are you building this much, you know? So this farm is so one pod is 80 blocks of farmland, because it's 9 by 9 with a hole in the middle for the water. And then I have 64 of these in an 8 by 8 square, thus making it 5,120 farmland blocks in this area, which is exactly 80 stacks. Which is one less than it takes to fill up 3 normal chests, or a double chest and a regular chest. I should say 3 barrels. Because a barrel was just a single chest. And then usually when it rolls to a chest load, it's a double chest. Because a single chest is 27 stacks of 64, a double chest is 54 stacks of 64. And this thing is 80 stacks of 64, which is 5,120. Now you're like, well, why on earth would you need thousands upon thousands of wheat? And like, the thing is, like, when somebody wants wheat, they're gonna want a whole lot of wheat. And this is gonna be the farm that feeds the realm. And if somebody wants to, I mean, nobody will grief stuff on here, but if somebody ever comes on here, like if there's like a kid or something that tries to come on here and grief the place, he's gonna see my giant farm and it will just be too big to grief. That is my theory, is that my farm is too big to grief. Like, you'd have to spend a solid 5 minutes griefing the place. And no 12-year-old has that level of patience. I mean, just look at how many people downloaded, what was it called, Red Note? Because of the TikTok ban. I mean, I, for one, wouldn't want to trust Red Note because it's not a social media platform made for Westerners. It's made for people over there in the mainland China. But that doesn't mean it's a bad platform. It's, from what I saw from people's posts on YouTube about Red Note, it's actually a pretty decent platform. And it seems like the intermingling of Americans and Chinese has been really good so far, which is great. Because the people are just people. And they're not, they're not catalysts for whatever their government wants them to be. Oh, I need that hoe. That's mine. Like, for a normal person, this would be enough wheat for a very long time. But for me, no. There is no such thing as enough wheat. So I'm going to stop at half the farm. Because if I look... actually... if I, instead of looking from down here, I do this, you can see that half the farm is like that. Which is great. And what's funny is that because once I got on here, I was helping Kaz. I've never built my own place, and so this is my base. It is literally just chaos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this tree capitator, which is another thing in the sort of essentials thing. Oh, yeah, also, people to the right things on the signs over here. I actually need to be careful. I'm pretty sure there's still a really bad sign somewhere. Actually, let me... Ow. Ooh, yeah, let me real quick... Let me go to my... Wait, no, not that. Let me go to my pause screen. All right. I'm pretty sure that sign was removed already. But yeah, these are my books that I crafted. But I'm gonna put the books and the emeralds here because those are used to get the things. Oh, there's another firework wasted. So I'm gonna go over to another one of my areas that I have done stuff with. And that is my tree farm. So over here I have this thing. Let me munch on some food. So here I have this thing, and if I turn this on, now if I grab my Omni tool and I do this, you know those like satisfying videos that like are, you know, the thing on YouTube? This is one of them. But yeah, just all the wood. I needed a I needed sticks for something. I think yesterday night when I was working on that bee farm. So that's why that one block was missing. Let me go ahead and head to, oh, no, not there. But yeah, what's funny is that now that some of the trees have been taken down, a lot more of the trees are growing. Like, look, that tree just appeared. It grew right behind me. Put saplings in here. And I put sticks in here as well. So yeah. Now, might be wondering why do you have this massive wood farm? Well, the reason why, I just said well twice. Well, the big reason why is spruce wood is specifically has the biggest trees, I believe, except for jungle. But also, spruce wood is what a lot of people like to build with. And because it's a nice, just vertical tree, it's easy to chop down. It's easy to grow. It spreads pods all everywhere, which I don't like, but eh. But it's really easy just to, grow and then chop down. Yeah, I bet all these items are causing just a little bit of lag for the realm. Sorry, not sorry. Oh! I guess that works. I've got this super pickaxe. I don't want to use it over here because it will just break everything else. It'll break all the saplings. I'd rather not do that because then only single trees will grow and then it will get all messy. Oh, I could hear the realm is chugging. That's one double chest full of wood. I guess what I can do is I can just do this now. Why is there just a... Huh. I guess there was just a thing there. Oh. That... Hmm. Oh. Well, that just happened. There you are. Voice quack. Yeah. So only having the tree capitator ability turned on is how you can do that. The Omni tool does not do that for you. So even if you have the Omni tool, you cannot just automatically do that. You have to have it as an ability. Yeah, I learned how to control those pretty well. So yeah, we have over a chest full now. That's nice. Sorry, just looking at my phone, seeing what battery percentage it was at. But yeah, so I've done some wood gathering. So I would do a big replant. Oh my goodness, that looks crazy. I would do a big replant. It's just that's gonna annoy me. I need to find a dirt block. There's one. But yeah. Yeah, there's a few things I need to do. I need to get my sword up and running. But there's an easy way to do that. All I do is crawl up here, and this is where the villager is over here. You can see into the mob farm. Little engineer deck. And there we go. Because I need to mend my sword back together. I guess while I'm doing that, I need to have this. I'll put that there in the bottom corner for now. There we go. Let's do 10. Let's see how that works. There we go. So yeah, the reason why I'm setting up an auto clicker, because then I can repair my sword quickly. Actually, no, I don't need the auto clicker. I could just trident. But yeah. And for anyone who is wondering about this realm in particular, I don't own the realm. It's not my realm, so I cannot send invites or anything like that. However, I could probably figure out a way to link you guys into the right direction. There is a guy on Xbox who owns the realm who would gladly like to see more people come up and be on the realm. He wants the realm to be active 24/7. Well, that would be his wish, is for the realm to be active 24/7. And so far, he's kind of getting it with me and Kaz being on here. I've been playing on this realm for literally way too long, but I mean, the day counter has gone up almost 400 days since I've been on here, and I've only been on here for about a week. And keep in mind, this realm has been active for a couple of months now. If I could probably look on the feed. This is December 11th, so I don't know. Could be. Alright, so let's go down here. And you could hear them going. There we go. And that fixed my sword completely, which is nice. Actually, did that fix my pants as well? Yes, it did. I'll eventually need to get the levels to upgrade my helmet and boots. And I don't need to worry about the enchants on my tools, because they're not breakable. Well, except for the hoe, but yeah. Yeah, the essentials tools for some reason just don't have durabilities. So yeah, that is that. Now I wonder if there is any netherite upgrade templates that people have, because I will need to duplicate some. I was gonna close my door to keep my cat out, but no, she's already in here. She's on my bed, so she's hanging out. But yeah. Oh, I think this is fixed. This is the longest my stream's been. Um, so the reason why I wasn't streaming the past couple of weeks, well, one, I've been playing this on this realm for a week, uh, but I was trying to play games a while ago, and for some reason, the uh the game, or not the game, the stream will just die after a while. But I think it's because I've been trying to push too much out of my internet router and it just wouldn't handle it. I was trying to do 1440p 60 FPS streaming, and I don't think my router could handle it, so I downscaled to 1080p. So now the streamer it's 1080p, and it's 1080p 60, which is 6,000 is the bit rate at the moment. That's a lot of things down there. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to fill my inventory up with stuff before I do that. Whoopsies. And I'll just put these saplings over here.
Respawn point said. You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby.
Yes, I have narrator chat. I kind of need it. Well, there we go. I can sleep here. So what we need to do is just grab dirt. There we go. Wait. Before I go down here, I need to check one thing. There we go. Just wait up here a while. Ow! Oh, arm cramp. Ow. Yeah, I kind of forget that I am officially not young anymore. Which is kind of sad, but I mean, 22 isn't. It's not young, like you're not a teenager, but it's not old. Granted, I'm actually one. I think I'm one of the youngest people on this realm. There's a lot of people in their 30s and late 20s on here. But yeah. Yeah, this has kind of been my POV for a while. No, actually, no. My POV hasn't been this. Um, Most of my POV on the realm has been at an iron farm. Because they didn't build an iron farm at spawn. They just kind of built it off the distance. Which, I mean, besides me and Kaz, everyone else in the realm, like, they don't know redstone, they don't know commands, they don't know, like, the meta game for all the various things in the game. So, like, they're not going to know how to water bucket clutch. They're not going to know how to fly with an elytra really well. They're not going to know how to riptide through the air at Mach 5. And they're not going to know how to build a mob farm with an automatic sorting system and a storage silo. Like, to them, Kaz and I are, like, geniuses. But this is just kind of how a lot of people play Minecraft that play the game often, is we just know a whole lot about almost all the mechanics of the game. I mean, I've been playing Minecraft for over 10 years now. I've started in late December of 2014. And that was kind of the thing, is at that time I didn't know very much about Minecraft, but eventually I learned how to survive. I learned building, I learned mining, I learned crafting, I've learned enchanting, I learned potions, I learned redstone. And then when I went over to Bedrock, I learned commands. And when I went over to Java, I relearned redstone and commands. But that's 10 years and probably close to 10,000 hours worth of game time that I've spent playing Minecraft. And so, my vast knowledge of the game is mostly just due to time. It's like, when it comes to Minecraft, I am a veteran player. Like, a lot of people who've played Minecraft for a long time, they're like, "Oh, you're not a veteran player unless you've played like alpha or beta for Java." But here's the thing. Minecraft is 15 years old now. It's about to be 16 years old. And I've been playing Minecraft for 10 years, so I've played Minecraft for over 2/3 of its existence. There are people who play Minecraft now who are younger or who weren't even born yet when I started playing Minecraft. Like, yes, I was saying I've played Minecraft longer than a lot of people have been alive. That is definitely the case. Really? Just 29? Oh, I forgot to do this. That's why. Woo! Yeah, I just need to farm up more levels. Because I need to add books to my stuff. You know what I should do? I should make my own music for my stream. That would be cool. And I think one of the main reasons why I'm really savvy with just a lot of Minecraft stuff in general is I'm a freaking nerd. Like, I will say that I'm a nerd. And I probably spend way too much time playing video games. But I think the main thing is that I'm an information sponge. Like, I am literally an info sponge. Like, I will soak up as much information about a topic that I can, and I will make sure that what I'm saying out of my mouth is factual. And if it's not factual, then I will take constructive feedback, not destructive feedback. Or I think it's called constructive criticism. Sorry, my blanket's under my chair and I was getting too hot. But I think that's the main thing. Because there's a lot of games I play where I'm just super knowledgeable about just all the game's mechanics. Like, I'm not the best PvPer. I'm not the best redstoner. I'm not the best builder. By far, I'm not the best builder. But I'm basically a jack of all trades Minecrafter. I need to go down another block. Actually, I don't think we have to worry about phantoms. They've been disabled. So like I've only been on here for a week, and I'm just about as armored and geared up as people who have been on here since day one. But yeah, what I probably need to do is I probably need to. I don't think I need to AFK tonight, but I want to wait until a lot of people are on, because we're about to approach day 3,000 on the realm. And that I think everyone should be on there. Like, as many people should be on for that day as possible. You can see my farm off in the distance. It looks empty. But if you were to actually go over there, like close enough, then everything will just load in. Level 32. But like, I am very weird. I am very technically inclined. Like, I know a lot about computers and stuff. I am really, I am weird. I'm not enough technically inclined to use Linux. Although I probably am, but I don't feel brave enough to go down that rabbit hole quite yet. But I'm also I'm really good into music. I love streaming. I love playing video games. Like, it's weird. My interests and hobbies are just really out there. My water cup was empty. Much better. Go down here. Oh, yep, that sounds like a lot of enemies. Oh my goodness. So, my computer's specs. So, I spent a lot on my computer because I wanted it to last. I wanted it to be powerful enough to last at least 5 years. Like, I don't want to have a new computer until 2030. Like, 2030 is going to be my new computer. And so this, like, it has to last until the end of 2029. So the computer I got, it has a AMD Ryzen 7 7700X for the CPU, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super from Gigabyte as a GPU. It has 64 gigs of T-Force DDR5 memory at 5200 megatransfers. It has two 2 terabyte WD Blue hard drives. Or not hard drives, NVMe or M.2 NVMe SSDs, whatever the phrase is. Yeah, the M.2 NVMe solid state. Yeah, those things. I believe they're called the 580s. So I have two of those, and they're 1.8 terabytes each. So I have a total of 3.6 terabytes. And one of them is completely empty, and the other one's only half full. The motherboard is a Gigabyte HD UD-AC, I think. B650. A whole lot of USB ports, which I like. A whole lot of I/O for me and my equipment. N60 Kraken 280 cooler, N60 H7 Flow 2022 case, and its accompanying 3 fans in the front and 1 in the back. And the power supply is a 750 watt gold power supply. I don't know from who. But yeah, more can come down here. Not enough mobs to absolutely kill the realm's frame or tick rate. But yeah, I know N60's been under fire a lot lately for their Flex program. This is not from their Flex program. It's a pre-built that I bought for $2,700 with tax. In my opinion, it's a good value, right? You get a good computer that's worth a little over $2,000. You get Windows 11 Home, which a lot of people will prefer Windows 10, but I actually like a lot of the features of Windows 11. And the ones I don't like, I turn off. Like all of the AI shenanigans. And that's an extra $100. Well, less if you factor in corporate pricing for Windows. But I also get 2 years of parts and service warranty, so if anything were to happen to this thing, then I can go and do that. And I also paid for them to build it for me, so I think that's a pretty good cost. Because I don't trust my visually impaired self to build a computer at this current point in time. I just don't see myself doing that. Anytime soon. Where is the one? That's an interesting chat comment. I'm just going to ignore that one. I need to get a thing that will read my chat to me. There we go. That killed everything. $40 levels. All up to 43 now, actually. Oh my goodness, I'm about to starve. Oh goodness. So yeah, I think I'm gonna turn off the farm for now. 40 levels should be good. So yeah, we got this thing that will turn on and off the farm, because if we don't, then it will lag the realm too bad. So, yep. I am so confused by that one chat comment. Oh well. Like I said, I'll ignore it, but that's kind of weird to ignore. If you ever wonder why, if I'm flying around with an elytra, oh goodness, there's things going on. And let's use this tree, for example, and if I just do a turn, that's because it will stop your momentum. So yeah, what I need to do is I need to add... So protection 3, unbreaking. So I need prot 4 and mending. I need mending on both my helmet and my boots, because woo, I need it. So mending, go over here. Buy 2 mending books from you. I need 1 unbreaking book from you. Efficiency, fortune, silk touch, lure, luck of the sea, curses. Frostwalker. Let's say Depth Strider. Yes, it does say Depth Strider. I will need that. Feather falling. Because this has feather falling 3. And that's feather falling 4. Aqua Affinity. And respiration. And then I will need a prot 4 from this guy. Goodness. Whatever is happening over there does not sound very good. Wait, so... Okay, they both need... Because feather falling... Okay, so just the boots need unbreaking. I need another protection book from you, my friend. Alright, so here we go. So let's do my boots first. So, I need to put... Mending Unbreaking. That's 3. That's 2. Depth Strider and Feather Falling. That's 4. That's also 4. 11. 11. 9. Oof. All right. So now Oh, I understand now. Because the freaking things sirens went by. That's why. So yeah, we're just over here doing this. There we go. Just gonna do that. Cause yeah. Oh, the cat's moving around again. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, not a single text message yet. So, yep, there we go. Yep, just waiting at the top of the ladder. That's what most of the stream has been so far today, is just doing this. But yeah, what I might need to do is I need to get one of those things that will just read the chat to me. There might be something on my phone that'll do that, actually. Let me look. Because I used to have it when I streamed on Twitch for a while. Oh, that's for Twitch. Okay. I need to find one for YouTube. Update this app. And I could probably have something on my computer that can do it, which will be better. Yeah, so this real-time chat thing only lasts for Twitch. Which is sad, but oh well. I'll figure it out. 30. Cat is desperately trying to get into my room. Okay, so I need a lot more levels to do that. Cool. Oh! Ouch. Alright, so I do one more round of AFKing. Actually, two, because one to fix the boots, and the other fix the boots, and then enchant the helmet, and then the other one to fix the helmet. Actually, yep. Yeah, because we won't have Swift Sneak or Soul Speed. Oh, I know why I took a billion damage from that, because I wasn't wearing a helmet. So there were, so people found like a new Minecraft inventory thing in the game files, like last month, or was it early this month? I don't know. But, uh, it had like the inventory and the container, but the container, instead of being over the inventory, was off to the left. Kind of like how this is, where the crafting stuff is off to the left, and then the inventory is to the right. I actually like this. I actually like the horizontal layout, because if they were to expand the size of the inventory, that would make sense. And I know people are like, yeah, keep it vertical, but like, here's the thing. Um, let me show something, right? So this is a double chest, right? And if they were to expand the double chest by 2 rows and the inventory by 1 row, right? All of a sudden, uh, all of a sudden, you have 3 extra rows of inventory double. So that's 1. Oh, sorry, that's 1, 2, and 3. There's not enough room. There's barely enough room for that if they were to do that vertically. And so they're wanting to do the horizontal side-by-side approach. That way, things can be more in the middle of your screen. That way, it could use more space. rather than just only using a third of your screen. It just makes sense. But you could also say it just makes sense for them to keep it the way it is, because that's how it's worked for 16 years. But I feel like a game should be able to improve upon itself over the years. Right? There's no reason why Minecraft should be stuck like this for the rest of the time. Right? Minecraft shouldn't have to be stuck in 09. It can be modernized. It can be future proofed. And there's no problem with that. People will get mad, but that's just the problem. Things change over time. And more people need to accept that. If they change the inventory to be more horizontally laid out, then that's their decision. I personally like the 2-column layout. It works. Plus, right, if you really want to if you really want to get down to it, they can just update just enough items to where it turns into a third column that's on the right, and now you have 3 columns. And I know most people are like, well, I don't have to worry about the horizontal layout because I just do nope, not that. Yeah, they do this where their inventory looks like this. I just cannot play like that. Nope. There we go. Whew. Okay, look at my helmet's a half durability. Now watch this. It is completely fixed now. Whoa. Look at that. That's almost all grown now. That's pretty cool. And keep in mind, this is only half the farm. There's still a whole other half the farm to go. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head off here. I will see you guys later. Probably here in a little bit. Or not, it just depends. Anyways, later, y'all.